So you are starting a photography business in 2020, moving into 2021? Awesome, that's a great idea. Now a lot of people are going to tell you that photography is dead or dying, or that it's a saturated niche and you're wasting your time, but don't you listen to them. With so many businesses being forced to go online because of coronavirus, there's an immense amount of opportunity there for photographers to provide those businesses with their images they need for their websites, their social media accounts and so on. And that's just one way in which you can earn money with your photography online. In this series of videos, I'm going to give you some tips about starting your online photography business. In this episode, we're going to talk about photography business names, how to choose one the right way so that your customers can find you in search results and your business will thrive. Don't go away. Hello, I'm Barry Callister of Photographer's Freedom. At Photographer's Freedom, I give you photography business advice, photography gear reviews, and photography how-tos to take you from beginner to better to business. Subscribe if you like the sound of that. Also hit the like button if you're enjoying this video so far. Naming your photography business might seem easy, and it is. If you're just trying to come up with a catchy name that has little or nothing to do with what you photograph or how you photograph it and can't be found in Google search results, easy. If you want to do it the right way though, it's going to take a little more work. So if you're allergic to work, maybe you might want to find another channel to watch. Bye. Alright, if you're still with me, I'm going to take you through a series of steps in this and future videos that will help you choose a great name for your photography business that you will love, your customers will love, and Google will love. Step 1 is choosing your niche. Now hopefully you've already chosen your niche as you've decided to start a photography business around it, but if you haven't, we'll talk a little bit about that now because this is going to have a huge bearing on choosing your business name. How do you find your niche in photography though? Well, what do you love to photograph? What type of photography puts a smile on your face? That's your niche. I want to help you start a photography business that is based around your passion, a business that gets you excited to get out of bed in the morning, grab your camera and get into it. A business that doesn't even feel like work because you love it that much. And that's why I want you to get a little more specific when it comes to your niche. For example, I don't want you to say, I'm going to do pet photography. I want you to say, I'm going to photograph chihuahuas wearing Hawaiian shirts and sunglasses, sitting on kayaks on a tropical beach. Now, obviously that's a little too niche down and there may not be a market for photos like that. If there is, you're welcome. But I'm just trying to get you thinking here. The more specific you can be at this stage, the more chance you will have of finding a niche that you can create a sustainable business around. This will also make it much easier to come up with a photography business name. Step 2 is to research your niche. You are wasting a whole lot of time and effort creating a photography business if there's just no market for what you're photographing. That is why this step is so important. So we're going to jump onto the computer now and have a look at how to research your chosen niche. So come with me inside to the computer. Let's go. So the first place that you want to go is of course Google. Now let's assume that you live near the beach and you love to take photos of shells and sand and other beach related things. So if I type beach photography into the search box here, and you can see here keywords everywhere is telling me that there are 1,300 searches a month for that term. So this tells you that there is definitely a market for this type of photography. And it could be that people are looking for stock photos for their websites or their blogs. And that might be a niche that you might want to look into. That might be a niche market you might be able to earn some money with. Now, if you don't know how to use keywords everywhere, it is a plugin for Chrome. I'll just open another Google, I'll type in keywords everywhere and we'll go here and you can see keywordseverywhere.com. So it's for Chrome or Firefox and you can use it for free, but you only get a certain amount of searches per month. But paid, it's really quite cheap anyway. I'll go into the pricing here. You can get 100,000 credits for $10. So that's an awful lot of searching, and you know, you can pay $100 for 1,000,000 credits over here if you want to, or $1,000 for 10 million credits if you're that happy. So it's a great little tool, and you can use it anywhere. It pops up in Google, it pops up in the YouTube search box and shows you search results. Now, don't be discouraged if you search for your niche and there's not enough search results for it. Try looking elsewhere. Go to YouTube, go to Facebook, go to Pinterest. Look in different areas and see if there's any interest in the type of photography that you do. Now, you want to go really deep with this. You want to dig really deep, but I want to keep this video under 3 hours long. So I'm going to leave this section here and we'll move on to the next step. Step 3 is to research your competition. So still on Google here, you want to search for your competition. So I'm using the same search term. If I hit enter on it this time, what you want to do is click on this shopping tab up here. This will bring up people who are selling beach photography, and you can go through this and look into the photographers behind the images, check out their websites and see how they're monetizing their photography. Now, when doing this the other day in preparation for filming this video, I found this awesome pair of Australian photographers who have called their business Salty Wings. Now, this is a perfect example of what I'm trying to teach you in this video. When you hear the name Salty Wings, what springs to mind? The first thing that captured my attention was the word salty. This instantly told me that they do beach photography. As soon as I checked out their website, I realized how incredibly appropriate the word wings was also. They do drone photography. Beach drone photography. Salty Wings. It's perfect. This is what I'm trying to get across to you in this video here. I want you to think about your photography business name in a creative way and come up with a name that instantly tells customers what you do and what they can expect from you. Now, even though Salty Wings is a really great name for people to identify with, it's not a great search engine. It's not great from a search engine algorithm perspective. Google is not going to come across that name and serve it up to people looking for beach photography. Of course, this is where, you know, your keywords and your SEO come in, but having a name that also tells Google what you do can be beneficial. So let's look at a quick example of what I'm trying to get at here when I say a name that also tells Google what you do. So staying with the example of beach photography, let's now scroll through these pages here and see if there are any businesses that use the words beach photography in their name. So this first one is a no, that's no. No, nothing there, that's Etsy. We'll go to page 2, exposure guide, Unsplash, SLR Lounge, nothing, summerscenes.com.au, that could be, that's another nice business name in the same way of Salty Wings, but kind of much more keyword optimized there. So that's a good one. We'll go here, photography mad, some scenes is good. Page 3. Nothing there either. And page 4. So, you know, we're back to page 4 of Google, and you know, no one ever goes there. And there was only that one business that had anything close, to the words beach photography in their name. So this shows you the benefits that might await you if you name your business in a way that conveys what you do to both humans and Google search engine algorithms. So what I'm trying to get at here is that you want to come up with a business name that is keyword optimized, but also creative and catchy from a human perspective. Now, this might not always be possible, but if you can get this right, search engines will find your website and serve it up to people who will instantly then know what you do, connect with you and become customers because they can see that you offer what they are searching for. So that gives you a very basic idea of how to research your niche. Spend as much time on it as you can. Don't rush this as you are trying to set yourself up for success here, and even overnight success takes time. All of what we just went through is a great start in how to choose a photography business name. However, I haven't covered perhaps the most important step in this process, which is finding your avatar or ideal customer. Sure, you can come up with a catchy name for your photography business that is also optimized for search engines, but if it doesn't resonate with your ideal customers, then it's just another catchy photography business name. In the next video, we're going to talk about finding your avatar or ideal customer. I'm going to show you how to build a profile of your avatar so that they become like a real person who represents the target market for your photography. Using this information when choosing your photography business name will add an extra dimension to your business. So that you don't miss that video, please hit subscribe and ding the notification bell so you get notified when it comes out. Before you leave, hit the like button as well and leave a comment below if you like the video. Also, if you have any questions about anything I said in the video, please put them down there in the comments section also. Until next time, I'm Barry Callister of Barry Callister Photography and Photographer's Freedom. Get out there, take some wicked shots. I'll see you soon.